there's not a really good workaround for it either. Sony was terrible at handhelds. Um, Sony's terrible at handhelds. I somewhat agree. Somewhat agree, and here's why. The PSP was really good. The only reason why I disagree is the Vita where they were terrible. The Vita is when they got terrible. That's why I somewhat agree. The PSP they supported. The PSP they supported and it did and it sold well. The PSP sold well too. The PS Vita, which was a really great handheld. Oh my goodness. The Vita was a really great handheld. Sony did not support that thing. They did not support it. Is why it didn't do well. Like the PSP sold well because they supported it, and it's because they supported it and they gave it updates. They gave it games. They supported that system. The Vita was supposed to be like the PSP type 2 because the complaint that everybody had with the PS Vita was like, yo, it didn't have that second analog stick. And then here comes the Vita, second analog stick. I'm like, bruh, oh, this is a game. Oh, it's a wrap. I was like, it was a wrap for this. Whoever handheld that Sony had. Nintendo's just eating family-friendly money and family games. Just get a Switch. Yep. Oh, like now ain't no point in getting the Vita.
Reinforcements available.
But that's it.
Choose to leave now or continue fighting.
If I had a game night, I get a Switch. I agree with that. I agree with that. If I had a game night, get a Switch. Yeah, that's a good game night thing to have because of some of the party games that they have on the Switch as well. Yeah, the Vita was finally. The Vita was a really good system that they didn't support, and Sony was trying so hard to stop. Hold on, I'm gonna switch to just chatting. Sony was trying so hard with the Vita to make sure that nobody could pirate it. So they came out with a proprietary memory card system and proprietary peripherals. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And it killed the system because like since it was proprietary like peripherals as far as like the memory cards and stuff, some of the accessories like yo like you were paying they was charging double for stuff and people were like yo we're not paying this. And then they wasn't supporting it with any games. You're like yo what's the games at? Like a few games on the shit. I'm like bro forget it. Nobody bought it. Then of course what happens when you try to prevent piracy, what always happens? It gets pirated anyway. Like, there's no way around it. Like, give people enough time. People who know how to code and stuff. Give people enough time to go in and hack your system. Just you try so hard. I know you don't want to make it easy for the hacker, but like, yo, don't. When you try that hard, you just make it. You almost kill your system. Like one of the appeals of the PSP was the fact that a lot of people don't know this. The PSP is like the best retro gaming system that you can have on the go. Because if you can hack your PSP, oh my goodness! Like I hacked my PSP. I had two PSPs at one point. I hacked mine, and I had all the retro game systems on it, like some of the old arcade games, some of the old Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Game Boy Advance, all those old systems, Nintendo, like all those old game systems on that PSP. I think you can get Neo Geo on there. There was a bunch of hacks for that thing. So there was more people buying it, and they figured out, oh, you can hack it. Even though that's not a selling point for Sony on Sony's side, but it was something that, yo, like people was buying them shits up towards the end of the life cycle because they found out you could hack it. So of course they were like, "Yeah, I ain't doing that with the PS Vita," which it always happens anyway. But they were really trying to prevent it hardcore, and people ended up not wanting to buy it because of that. Number one, the games, they didn't support it with any game. Then when people was like, it was harder to hack, people didn't want to buy it. People figured out how to hack it anyway, so it didn't even make sense to do that. And then like another thing with the Vita too, like they used the memory cards, like they had their own memory cards for it, but like they were using the same memory cards as their cameras, the Sony cameras. Were using so like if you bought a PSP memory card, it was like $50. Like if it said PSP memory stick duo on it, it was like $50. If you bought the memory stick duo for the camera, it was like $10. You know what people did? Just bought the $10 one. So that's why Sony made their memory card for the PS Vita proprietary. Like this only works on the Vita, and people was upset like I ain't buying that shit. Then the people figured out how to hack the shit anyway, like later on. But by that time, Vita was dead. So I remember all of that, man. Like I had.
What's up, y'all? Dangerous Voice of People's Choice, live and direct from New York City. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. But I want to say thank you for checking me out. If you want to stay connected with me, my social media is in the description. So go down below in the description, and you will have all my social medias there. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's all there. Make sure you stay connected with me. I think my Discord is down there too. If not, you can find my Discord on one of my other social media events titles. But thank you for coming through. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate you. I love you. Peace.